Good morning and welcome. It's Leanne from Absolute Wisdom. And last week we looked at the self-coaching tips for emotions, and I hope that you were able to capture all the videos. And if you didn't, the self-coaching questions are on the Facebook page, which you'll find at Absolute Wisdom. So just to recap what we did last week, that was about emotions, and in particular it was about the emotion fear. And I'll read a quote for you from Louise E. Boone. And it says, "Don't fear failure so much that you refuse to try new things. The saddest summary of life contains three descriptions: could have, might have, or should have." And we went on last week to give you a number of questions that you can ask yourself to help yourself move forward. So that was the self-coaching topic for last week. This week's self-coaching topic, and I'll just reach over here and grab it for you, is on work, in particular working and the reward. So another quote for you to start this week's self-coaching tips off: "The highest reward for man's toil is not what he gets for it, but what he becomes of it or by it." And that's a quote by John Ruskin. So moving right along, the first coaching tip for you this week in regards to work is, what is important to me in terms of reward? Something to think about. I know that I tell many of my clients that once they've actually achieved a result or achieved a small goal, I always encourage them to reward themselves in some form or other, whether it be just having a cup of coffee, a walk along the beach, a nice dinner with their family or friends. And that's important because in the subconscious brain, where we have our patterns or our limiting beliefs or the same records or the same stories that are being run over it continually, which are actually ingrained into our subconscious brain, when we do something that's different, it is great to reward that achievement, because the subconscious brain goes, "Oh, hello, that's something different happening out there." So it's not as a quick fix, it's a long-term process. However, how do you eat an elephant? It's by bite or by piece. So I encourage you to go out there and have a look at what reward you can give yourself this week. And then tomorrow we'll be back with the next self-coaching tip on work, in particular reward. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget to come and pop along to the Facebook page, which is Absolute Wisdom, or leave a comment on the blog, whatever tickles your fancy. I'm really encouraging you to interact on this self-coaching journey, because I would love to hear how you're going, or maybe you've got a topic that you would like to hear for next week. So send me a note on Facebook and I'll get back to you with that week's topic. So have a fantastic week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.